Hello everybody, here a new video from Renee from Spain. And in this video I just really want to show one record and talk about this record a little bit, telling you a little bit what I think about this album. And I'm talking about the 1987 album Hysteria. This was definitely one of the biggest selling hard rock albums back in that year. Maybe together with the Whitesnake 1987 album. But I think this one sold even more. I think 7 singles were released from this album. And I always love the artwork. I think the artwork is really special. So the singles had like the same type of artwork, same colors and patterns. But I'm going to tell you guys what I think about this record. Because in my opinion, it's not as good as what people talk about. A lot of people love this album very much. And I don't hate this album at all. But I'm just going to talk about it a little bit soon after I talk about something else. Because I want to talk a little bit about Tony Clarkin. And that guy, of course, was the guitar player of Magnum. And he died not long ago. And I've been re-watching some of the DVDs I own by this band. Here we have the Live in London. This is a classic mid-80s on a Storyteller's Night era Magnum show in London, I guess it is. From 1985. Yes, the Camden Palace. A lot of cool shows were done in Camden Palace. Also, I think Tokyo Blade played there, and they made a VHS video there. Heavy Petting, I think, also did it there. Rothschild UK did one there. And of course, Magnum too. And also, Mama's Boys also did a show there. And April Wine, if I'm not mistaken, too. But anyway, it's a classic venue. And this one, I actually haven't seen it since February 2022. I made a little note showing the last time I watched this. But it's a great show. But the next DVDs, I watched them like since he passed away, the guitar player. And I'm talking about Magnum's A Winter's Tale. And this one is from 1992 show, December 1992. That's why it has a Christmas atmosphere, And it's very cool because also his daughter goes on stage. I think his wife, you can see his wife too. Wife of the vocalist, sorry. I forgot to mention that. Bob Caithley. And it's a fantastic show. 1992, a lot of great songs on here. The band was on fire. And I also watched all the video clips. And this show, it came out in the mid-2000s. And here we have, the show is like 2 parts really. It's 1 part with a lot of the classics and some newer songs, that they just did. Because they released an album, I think, I don't know if I have it here. What's the name of the album? Brand New World, I think it is, from 2004. I know it's from 2004. Brand New Day. Let me see. Brand New Morning. That's the name of the album from 2004. I have it on CD there. But I'm going to make a 2004 best top 20 type of video. That's why I made a little list of albums I need to listen again. That's why they played quite a few songs from that album from 2004. But also there's a second part where they play all the album on the Storyteller's Night. They play from the first song till the last song of that album. And that's really cool. Plus, like I said, you have all the video clips here, from the band up to, I don't know when, early 90s. Very cool. This is actually a double disc too, double DVD with a lot of extras too, like interviews and stuff like that. But I've only watched last week the concert again, and of course the video clips. Okay, but now let's go on with this album. There's some people that hate this album. One famous guy that hates this album is Scott Travers from No Life Till Metal. You know the guy from YouTube, of course. Everybody knows him. But I don't hate this album. But also, it's not my favorite album either. It's not one of my favorite albums. I even can tell you guys that I like this one more. Especially the deeper tracks from here. I really like them. I really like this album. But on this album, I would only say that I like a lot 6 songs. Before, maybe I liked some more songs. But now recently, I've been listening to this great live CD DVD set, and I've been listening to the CD where they play all the HYSTERIA album in Las Vegas. And this was done, I don't know exactly when this was done. I'll check it out. This came out in 2013, but I don't know when the show was, maybe 2012 or 2013. And they played all the album. And now I realize that Woman and Rocket, those 2 songs, I like them more like 35 years ago than I like them nowadays. But I really like the song Animal. I still think it's a really good song. I love Love Bites. It's a really great track. Pure Some Sugar on Me. I really like that song. Back in the MTV days, in the late 80s, I really enjoyed that song and video clip. But nowadays, no, I don't really like it so much anymore. Maybe it's overplayed, but yeah, it's just a song I don't really like. Armageddon Hit, I really like that song, even if maybe the lyrics, yeah, they don't do much for me. And then we have Gods of War that I don't really like very much, but I do really like. I think I wrote it down too, but in case I make a mistake, yes, Don't Shoot Shotgun. I like Don't Shoot Shotgun, and then I like the track Hysteria and the last track Love and Affliction. I also like that song. Excitable and Run Riot, they're okay, of course. I'm not saying I hate any of these songs, but the only songs I really like are those 6 I named. And yeah, that's it. High and Dry is probably my favorite Def Leppard album anyway. And then maybe my second is, I don't know, Pyromania. Pyromania, of course, is a great record, but my heart is with this album. I really love so many of these songs. Heaven is, Stand Up, Kick Love into Motion, like Stand Up, Kick Love into Motion. Love that song. White Lightning is a great song. Have You Ever Needed Someone So Bad? I think it's also a great song. Tear It Down, I think, was actually an Hysteria era song, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's an old song. Of course, it was still co-written by Clark too, Yeah. Just, yeah. Tonight is a great song. Of course, the big single Let's Get Rocket, I still enjoy nowadays. Of course, back in the MTV days. But anyway, this video was more about Hysteria from 1987, because I know a lot of people, always talk about this album, and I thought I never really gave my opinion about this record. But after listening today to Viva in Hysteria, this is a great live album, really. I thought to myself, I'm gonna get this out of my collection and show this a little bit here and talk about it a little bit in this video. And I also can talk about the guitar player that just died, from Magnum. Yeah, here we have the CD version of the album. I know there are some deluxe versions of this album too. but me not being a super fan of this album, I think I'm okay with these two editions. Okay, everybody, stay metal.